8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got me up the coast, boy. Wanna hear the ocean roar crash over me. Then ride it home, dance it out in moonlight. Hold me tight and don't let go. Watch over me. We are all stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find. Find one another, face the sun, fear no one, 'cause we are all one, we are all one, we are all, we are all one, we are all. Pick me up, that moonchild, put me into overflow.
Superstar. Hey guys, Justin's hogging the freaking internet. He's hogging the freaking internet. I would have been live earlier. Should have, because now, I'm wanting to go to sleep. So I try to wait until, somebody's been on for a while to go live. And yes, today it is what it is the wiener. I saw that she was extremely excited. Hey, Mary Donvito, Country Girl Jam, Gwen, Kathy, Candace, Country Girl, I think I already said Country Girl, Lulu, it'll keep me awake. Yeah, I've been kind of behind this week. We're starting full force ahead this Monday. Or what? We might as well just start tomorrow. Sleepy but listening. Hey, Lucky Lou. I know I saw you just typed whatever you could to make sure you were the wiener. You put HHL, and I was like, what the heck's HHL mean? And I was like, oh, I see what she's doing. She wants to be the wiener. Wiener pumpkin eater. She loves it. Hey, wise old lady. So, let's see. What's been going on? I don't know. I was hanging out in Nicolina's a little bit. And AB's watching squirrels. Squirrels eat nuts. Athena's up on her command post right now. You can't see her, but she's there. Hey, Ray Ray. I know that Tiffany was live and I got so many messages or whatever. It really, she didn't even, from what I heard, it really was nothing. Hey, Cool Gamer. What? You can't send my lap. No, sorry. I'm sorry, Athena. What? Oh, you're not listening. You didn't listen very well. Chipmunks, not squirrels. Oh yeah, there was the black squirrels, right? There was those black squirrels. Is a faker. Hey, Gavel Geeks. There's nothing that I knew it would be nothing worth even watching or whatever. It wasn't. It wouldn't even be funny. Like I like watching videos where people like roast me and just out of fun, not like real mean. Of course, Tiffany was trying to body shame and all kinds of stuff, of course, because she has no real leg to stand on. So that's what she had to go with. And then she had these people on her panel I've never talked to before. Except, Lippy has made hate videos of me for years. Hey, Fonda. But besides that, I don't know those people. I watched earlier today, those chipmunks are fast. Do you guys see those videos where the guy, didn't I play that on my live? The guy feeding the raccoons? Like they would climb all over him. And doesn't like a huge percentage of raccoons have rabies? Athena, you're gonna have to get down. That's my chair. I can't believe you just stole my chair. Down. 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 Good girl. Hey, Karma's Queen. Oh, you watched the raccoon guy? It was a good time to see Tiffany go live about nothing again. Yeah. It was. So supposedly, what's that a guy's name? Sean Williams. Let's see. Supposedly he was seen. There's been a sighting. The Greenville Sun. Sean Williams sighting reported in North Carolina. Yeah, I did the story behind this guy is so strange though. Did you guys see his Facebook and the stuff that was? Maybe we can go ahead and keep going if it's still even there. It might not even be. It might have been taken down by now. No. Let's see, Johnson City, right? Johnson City, Tennessee, I think so. Okay, his Facebook is still up. That people were posting from. says authorities may have a break in the manhunt for Sean Williams, the Johnson City man who escaped custody 1 month ago Saturday as he was being transported to the federal courthouse in Greenville. Williams, 52, is believed to be in Sylva, North Carolina area, according to the FBI. Sylva in Jackson County in the western part of the state is about 95 miles from Greenville. The FBI Charlotte, North Carolina office posted that Williams was spotted Friday morning in Sylva. The FBI has confirmed an eyewitness saw Sean Christopher Williams around 11:30 a.m. on the morning of November 17th in the Jackson Plaza shopping area in Jackson County, North Carolina, according to the agency. Law enforcement is asking the community of Sylva, North Carolina, to be vigilant and aware of their surroundings. Homeowners should secure their outbuildings and other property if possible, and if they can, do so in a safe manner. If you see the fugitive, call 828-631-HELP. The FBI advised. Williams was indicted this week by a federal grand jury on charges of escape and attempted escape, according to a second superseding indictment filed in the U.S. District Court in Greenville. Williams was being taken on the morning of October 18th with another inmate in a transport van from Laurel County Correctional Center in Kentucky for a court date in U.S. District Court, Greenville, when he freed himself from handcuffs and other restraints. Williams was able to break a window in the van and escape on foot near the courthouse. Williams, who previously attempted to escape from the Washington County Detention Center, eluded law enforcement. The escape count from the federal indictment states that on October 18th, Williams did knowingly escape from the custody of the Laurel County Detention Center institutional facility in which he was lawfully confined at the direction of prosecutors by virtue of a detention order, while being held pending resolution of previously filed felony offenses. The attempted escape count states that on July 23rd, Williams did knowingly attempt to escape from custody in the Washington County Detention Center where he was confined at the time. Okay, so you guys get the idea about this guy. Anyways, the article is longer than that. Hey, Poppy. I know. Is anybody getting fired yet? That's a good question. So here is his Facebook that somebody had access and posted October 1st. This is a huge post. I wasn't able to read all of it last time. But it's basically something. I don't think I was able to read it all, but oh, here's a too long, did not read. We can read that part to get an idea. Athena, please stop, hun. You can't, you're too heavy. It says, so somehow he's had somebody post messages on his Facebook here. Stop, Athena. So it says from Sean Williams. Stop. There's a little pet. There's a little pet. Okay. Here. You can come right here. Come here. Right here. And I'll pet you right here. So the too long did not read review. Athena, stop, please. She's going to want to sit. Come on. Okay, come on. You're going to have to move, though. This side. Come on. Let's get your butt there. Okay. Now, okay. But I'm not going to be able to pet you. Nope. You can sit there. You can't have your cake and eat it, too. I gave you an inch, and you're trying to take a mile. All right. So, too long did not read. A review. It says, dude did not effing have a list lying on a nightstand or cocaine next to his safe or damning digital hard drives because he did get tipped off about the search after Mikayla fell. Johnson City PD forged a whole ass raped list, which made it easy for Dahl and girls to build a case. So Dahl, DAHL, is a district attorney. Cat Dahl, what is somebody who was a district attorney at one time or something, who got fired due to something pertaining to this Sean Williams guy. I need to pull up my chat so I can see you guys. Hey, Lean on Me, BS, Libby, Raisin Cane. We're talking about Sean Williams right now, or whatever we feel like, whatever you want to. So it says, that's why Johnson City Police Department kept laughing and blowing Dahl off. That's why they didn't want that list scrutinized. And if they write out a whole ass raped list, they will and will have zero reservations about it, fabricate anything else. Likewise, he didn't try to escape. Considering a transfer to Kentucky was in order within the week and his only known trial was in 2 months, I can't possibly see how any concrete sliver between cells could be considered a substantial step toward escape, no matter how it's presented. I can't possibly see how any concrete sliver between cells could be considered a substantial step toward escape, no matter how it's presented. They filed and added on an absolute last-minute 2-week-old bogus escape charge to bypass the hearing on the ammo and avoid it coming to light that it was an absolutely illegal search that includes for any subsequent resulting evidence headed by Thomas Sparks. Think about it. They're giving Dahl and the girls an amazing amount of fodder for their lawsuits against the city, which if you read the city's answers to those lawsuits, they did not only discount the girls, but claim the city had done nothing wrong. Now, why would they do these two seemingly conflicting things or even do it, period, unless they were actually covering up something much bigger? Their only intent is to silence and discredit, well, I guess stealing a shit ton more money, nothing more. Planting evidence in the U.S. is practically normalized here. Nothing that astonishing about now planting digital evidence, except that the technology and means may not have previously been so available. And apparently, deep fakes are convincing enough now and enough of an actual problem that even the Department of Defense considers them a threat. Okay, so here's this Mikayla Evans. I read this. So Mikayla Evans, she's the one that fell out the window. But she wrote a long post here. Oh, thank you, Justin. Athena's getting on my last nerve right now. She's trying to get my attention. So what's she saying here? It says, I have always said I remembered my whole day except the last 15 to 20 minutes before my fall until I came in contact with Sean Williams for the very first time. I don't believe you didn't know Albert, and if not, you did after my fall. He was at your condo on New Year's and still hadn't even messaged me. Would have been at a Super Bowl party you wanted to have, but he had to work. I have receipts that show my last transaction, where I was, the time, and when the ambulance arrived. The reason his insurance company wasn't sued was because they offered a measly $1,000 that would have covered one ambulance ride. I was trying to find a lawyer to sue for more, and also the city and the police. I can show you almost everything, including insurance papers, names, phone numbers. I called and tried to get info, etc. Now they have round screws in this inside of those windows. They now only rise so far. Albert was not my date. He was supposed to be a friend that ran off to leave me to die with strangers. I have never once said I thought Albert drugged me, number one. And number two, I have every conversation between him and I have a recording of when I was in the hospital. I was told not long after I fell that he date raped girls, and I got my ducks in a row, and I called him, and I got my ducks in a row, and I called him. I sure did. The reason for that was I wanted to know what happened to me, and at the time I didn't know he is a serial rapist, but I knew he date rapes women. My story has never changed ever. I believe 100% Sean dated me by touching my skin when he pushed me on his swing 3 times in the garage. Huh? I believe 100% Sean date raped me by touching my skin when he pushed me on his swing 3 times in the garage. They didn't test me for date rape, so we will never know, will we? Kat confirmed everything I have been telling my mother I was thinking, and she told me I was being a conspiracy theorist. The cops working against me, the city working against me, the police station in person was working against me, code enforcement working against me. So she thinks she was got the drug in her system by touch. Oh, this is, crimes have consequences. This is a very complicated situation. Very complicated. There's a lot of higher ups involved in this situation with this guy. And he's supposedly a very wealthy Johnson City businessman. He had a lot of he has a lot of foreign vehicles, I guess a whole garage full of them. And he was the guy, he'd throw the coolest parties or something. I don't know. His friend was describing him as the Johnson City's most eligible bachelor. But I did a reading on this situation, and I feel like, from my reading I feel like half this story is true and half of it's false. Like, there's some false allegations here put on him, I believe, in my opinion, to really screw him over, but he's also not an angel at all. Looks like a lunatic. By touching my skin, okay. So many people have worked against me and or used me for their own gain, and man, justice is coming for y'all. They knew from my date statement that it wasn't a crime. Well, guess what? That's lies too. Sparks had a warrant for attempted criminal homicide. You deleted it that night from your phone, so they couldn't get it. He was a felon for more than growing pot plants when he was 21. Tell him he's been indicted for 4 child rapes, nope, 3. Tell him charges come after indictments. Duh. He should know that, as many drug charges he has for no seatbelt, running red lights, failing to yield, and speeding is what got him caught. All the background check information is about to go live for social media, and you can watch too. Names, associates, family members, previous cars, multiple addresses, and even P.O. boxes to deceased family members that were still open. Wonder if they are still open, or did he finally close them? If she stole the contents of your garage, please tell her to tell us where all that stuff is. All that stuff is so the FBI can go through it. If she or anyone else wants to reach out to the DA before he blames everything on you or others, message me and I'll provide his number. I can also provide them with the TBI agent's information. I hope they took all the cash you said. I hope they took all the cash you said. So did they fabricate what else was found in the safe? I know what it was, and you're a sick piece of work. I can name several in the lawsuit too. And if there was no rape list, ask him how I found most of his victims and their friends on Facebook, why I started messaging people and asking about him, etc. Sean was and is a threat to human life, period, and should never be set free. And I have made sure. Thank you, Connie, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Why I started messaging people asking about him, etc. Okay, so Sean was and is a threat to human life, period, and should never be set free. I have made sure I have done everything in my power to make sure that it is accomplished. If anyone is going to get him killed, it's him, because of what you post. I hope they fire you up right along beside him for what you are doing, saying, but karma does come back around. So they fabricated 5,000 child porn images in all these rapes. If that's the case, why haven't they fabricated a video of him pushing me out of his window? Please continue your ignorance, and most of what your post is false. He's the biggest monster I've ever met, clearly. He was tipped off. Well, duh. He lawyered up so he could go home, get rid of what he didn't forget to get rid of. He carried everything to the roof, guns, drugs, and all. I have questions for Detective Sparks, former Chief Turner, and former SRGTs, Peters, and Jenkins, who's over most rape kits, I'm sure, because he was the name of mine. He was the name on mine. People heard arguing, and then I hit the ground. And then one person said they heard arguing, looked up, and watched Sean push me out that window. And they wrote a statement also. People said it sounded like a gunshot. There's corruption written all over this and all over some people more than others. Wonder how many and who all lured I can't say that word, lured girls, because it seems like he has victims that are female, male, and children. So please tell us again how a grand jury won't convict you. I don't think that's the verdict of what they do to you in prison. He better ask for a pedo prison only. I read about 1 year ago, I don't know if it's still open, but it's in the middle of the ocean, and no one escaped but death because it's too far to swim, and only one person has ever escaped, and they never found his body. Please add me so I can tag you, and please don't block me like you are some people. But no, if you do, I will be alerted to what you post. Don't drop the soap, sit boy, and obey Big Bubba. And then this guy responds to her. So let's see who else Oh, thank you. Hey, Jude. Hey, Jude and Connie. Thank you for you guys for becoming members. Amber Alert. Let's see. When did... It's weird I can't find it. For some reason, I'm not seeing this Amber Alert. I don't see... Yeah, I see one in Texas from a few days ago. All right, so it says, so he responds to this Mikayla, it looks like. This guy who is a friend of Sean Williams and posting on Sean Williams' behalf. Says, I have always said I remember my whole day except... So right here he is quoting Mikayla. He says, I have always said I remember my whole day except the last 15 to 20 minutes before my fall. I have receipts that show my last transaction, where I was at the time and when the ambulance arrived. So he responds, trauma can cause memory loss. You only knew him 20 minutes total, and you tell Sean on Messenger on here that you remember the conversation about leaving the garage to get beers from his condo. Then he quotes, they knew from my date statement that it wasn't a crime. Well, guess what? That's lies too. Sparks had a warrant for attempted criminal homicide. He responds, the employee knew from the statement. Johnson City Police Department didn't interview your friend date until 30 minutes after the search. Also, if you reread either of the suits, Sparks blew off Dahl and the victims as much as anybody. He's not exactly a reliable detective, even by your narrative. Then he quotes, I believe, where she says, I believe 100% Sean Date R'd me by touching my skin when he pushed me on a swing 3 times in the garage. They didn't test me for Date R, so we will never know, will we? And he says, you walked into his condo looking perfectly sober 3 minutes prior to your fall. Then it says you deleted it that night from your phone so they couldn't get it. Mikayla, I'm sorry, but it's absolutely absurd for him to have kept child R, but not keep your attempted murder. This is like, wow, a very involved story. This is a lot to this whole thing. Let me see. One day I may have grandbaby. Oh, hey, Debbie. Oh, she was claiming to have jumped to get away. No, from what I've always heard is that she was pushed out, but she doesn't know, she doesn't have a memory of who did it. Well, you having your first grandchild? Here's where I think Trev posted today. He had a reason to believe he's in. His reward is like, it's pretty low. It's only like a couple thousand or something. But yeah, there is a reward. I mean, they might have raised it. I know. I was like wondering, what kind of swing is she talking about? Did they caught the con? Caught the con? Sean Williams is still on the run. It's pretty well believed that somebody helped him escape. I'm surprised. As far as I know, they haven't. They have not. Forgot what I was going to say. I was looking at his Facebook account. Can you see a photo of him? Yeah. He looks so different in every single picture. But here's the one on his Facebook. And then I'll show the one in the article. This one's from his Facebook, and it's dated October 1st. Somebody wrote, "Sex in prison ain't what you think, my dude." And then somebody said, somebody responded, "Royal, that's too good, bro. He got it coming for sure, ha." Okay, and then also, here's another picture of him. Hey, Jennifer. According to this guy's friend, he's the number one eligible bachelor in Johnson City. Jennifer, have you ever heard of this guy before? Hey, Karen. A good bump to the noggin. Yeah, I think that from what I was seeing, I think that Trev Time had Mikayla on his channel here recently. So somebody sent me something they want me to play and live react to. I'll play it, but you guys are gonna get mad at me, but I need to probably get off of here, and I apologize. It'll be like the shortest stream ever. But I will do this live reaction. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a short. Hold on. Okay, I have to go to my stomach for some reason. It's not feeling, I'm just feeling kind of, okay. 1 second. We're getting a live reaction. Let's see, which one is this? Or which one is it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Out of the pickle jar? Ew. I'm in the hot tub and my German Shepherd grand dog got in the bar. Now he can't get out. She's going to have to wait. I'm not moving. Ziggy's got a shit. No, I actually don't. I actually don't. What the hell? Oh my God.
Hello, bitch. Remember, just remember that you are that bitch. Hello, bitch. Hold on.
It looks like him.
Oh, shit.
Like the body.
Hello, bitch. Remember, just remember that you are that bitch.
You know?
Hello, bitch. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hello, bitch. Remember, just remember that you are that bitch.
What is he?
Hold on. Oh, shit. Hello, bitch. Remember, just remember.
What's he saying? Hello there? Yeah, that's Benita. That's Benita. Athena. Athena. You've got me pinned. All his TikToks are funny. Don't leave us with this vision. Hey, Flo. I know, guys. I'm horrible to leave you guys like this. I know. Tomorrow I will go live extra. Read all about it. I need to anyways. You're not going anywhere. Oh God. The boss just said I can't go anywhere. I know this is going to be like the shortest live I've ever had, I think, probably. Justin, stop. I got the night shift. I'm sorry. Smoke some weed. I don't have any. I have this Delta 8, but it's like he sent us all here. I cut a date short and you're leaving. Oh my God, you guys, stop. Stop. What the heck? Justin had been live a couple hours anyways. He's okay. I feel, yeah, my stomach feel like I'm just feeling kind of crappy. I don't feel like, you know what I mean? So who else is going live? Where are we going now? Well, I guess go doo-doo real quick. It's kind of been kind of a blah day. Athena, why are you being so needy? Huh? You're so needy. Thank you. Lean on me. I love my uncle's funeral for your life. God dang it. Someone wake up AB. AB's shift is during the day usually, isn't it? Isn't his shift usually like day shift? Oh! Come on, you can sit up in my chair. That's fine. I'm going to stand up for a second. There is a virus going around my neck of the woods. Yeah, I don't feel it. It's like come and gone. You know what I mean? I was real sick like a week ago or something for 24 hours. It was horrible. He's playing with this chipmunk. I'll come up and entertain while you take a Dulcolax. I haven't felt good lately. My dog got sick lasted 2 weeks. Is it gas? He had a big black squirrel today. Tom to Tom Tom. Listen, Linda, listen. Constipation. That's for constipation. I don't have that issue right now. And it's not my stomach. Like, it's just like a nauseous feeling. Mute and fart, we won't hear. I was amazed it was huge. BS. What was huge? Are you talking about your poop? How rude. How inappropriate. You guys are disgusting. I'm appalled. Highly offended. She'll be live in 20 minutes on Empress Ziggy Watch. Pepto works best for upset stuff. No, AB's big black squirrel. That's making me think of that one, that girl when she goes to the dentist and she's like got her mouth numb and stuff and she's sitting there out of it and she's sitting there going BBC, big black cock. Every time you say a big black squirrel. Bun in the oven. Yeah. BBS, big black squirrel. Oh, I don't know why I find that so funny. That girl going to the dentist and yelling BBC. I've played it on my channel here before because it's so freaking hilarious. Yeah, PG doesn't go live on Fridays. Oh no, somebody's new hairdo. He thinks he's an idiot savant, but it's just oh my god, who's that? Val? Benito looks nice in that dress. Ginger's good for yeah, I've heard that. I've never tried it. No, actually, no chance of me being pregnant at all. Actually, there'd be absolutely unless it would be an immaculate conception. I I don't think we're really talking much anymore, but I was dating a guy I went to school with or went to high school with for a short time, but no, we didn't get past first base. Hey, meet me 06. I just to go up. Oh, you guys make me feel bad. Don't get none from KY. From KY Jelly? Don't get none from KY. Don't get none from from Kentucky? I know you guys are just teasing. It's fine. It does, but some of you, well, a lot of you are just teasing, but a lot of you are being serious too. I know that Tiffany thought I was going to have she has to say something like worth responding to, you know what I mean? They acted like they were going to have some kind of roast session on me and have this big panel and it was nothing. A big nothing burger, just like her info on Josh and Chris. I don't know why she has no reason to be mad at me. I mean, she's the one that got her audience or her subscribers all hyped up for something that she knew was like nothing. It was just her opinion. No, yeah, it was funny that Nicolina had like over double the amount that Tiffany had, and she was just watching Tiffany, but Tiffany wasn't even saying anything. I wasn't even. I know, Stacy B, and then she changed the date to the next day. I just want to, of course, she's not going to respond to that and let us and explain like why she got everybody hyped up for nothing. She never answers to anything, and it's so irritating. But remember, we expect too much from her. That's what she says. She says we expect too much from her. Expecting the truth from her is just too much. I didn't say anything about. I mean, yeah, I said something about the filters because it does look like she uses a lot of filters sometimes. Like, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I shouldn't have said something about her hair. Okay, but that's all she has is that kind of stuff. She has no argument. If I don't get it to you tonight, I'll send it tomorrow via Facebook. I thought I just screenshot him. Okay, Smokey. So Nick carried the crowd. Then she ended and TM went up by, I don't know, 50 or so. Then just went live and it was back down. It's just sad. It really is sad that Tiffany thinks that low of herself to drop down. You go to these low levels, you know, she goes low. I mean, yeah, you'd have to be feel pretty bad about yourself to go back to somebody like Benny Keys after he, I mean, come on. Nick is Rap's YouTube mom. At first I did kind of wonder, I'm like, why do they call each other? For a short second, I wondered if she was really his mom. I don't think she's quite old enough to be his mom. Well, maybe she would have been really young. You think that Sean Williams is a nutbag? He didn't have the way they were describing those all those child the CP that they found on his phone and stuff. Like they did. To me, I felt like the guy made some valid. Like it did seem like something shady's going on. I'm not saying that Sean Williams is innocent, but there has to be some people higher up that's helped him. Nick is sitting a battery boyfriend in the Savage. Wait, what? In the Savage. Shape of Carrot. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, guys. I stayed on for a few minutes, so I know. I know. Be mad. Tomorrow I'll be on a lot, okay? And I know you guys are gonna hold me to it too. A few of you definitely will. So everybody have a good night. I am going to get straight to bed. Thank you, everybody, for your double shift. right. Good night, guys.